Hello again. In a few minutes I'm going to show you a new product from Billet Parts, but before that a little bit of explanation. If you've got what we call a closed cell telescope, which means that there's no sort of opening at the end like a Newtonian, for example a refractor or a Maxitov, they both sort of come with their own little issues. Now, if you've got a Mac, the larger Macs take a very long time to cool down, so it's highly recommended that you keep them in an outbuilding, really, so that they actually reach ambient a lot quicker when you come to use them. Refractors, they don't have the cool down issues, but a lot of the time maybe you've got an observatory rather than being portable, so you have sort of two issues now. You're dealing with telescopes really that are kept in outbuildings, whether it be observatory or whether it be shed or garage to sort of, you know, drop the temperatures down. Now that comes with its own sort of issues. You can have a couple of things happen. One is that you can have spiders sort of, you know, decide to move in there and set up a nest, even mice I suppose. But another issue is moisture and dampness. Now optics, especially in the coatings on optics, they can be prone to some sort of fungal growth on them, so really you want to be keeping things as dry as possible, and at the end of the day you want to keep everything nice and dry anyway. Now normally what you would use in the back of that in your sort of your eyepiece or your focuser socket would be a desiccant cap. Now, for those that haven't heard of a desiccant cap or not seen one, I'll show you one in a moment. But the thing is, they tend to be quite expensive for only quite a small item. So Wayne at Billet Parts has developed a new desiccant cap, and that's what I'm going to show to you. What you get in the kit, it comes very complete, and you know, hats off to Wayne for this one, because it's just so complete, the stuff that you get with it. Firstly, you get this, which looks like sort of one of the flower things that you put on pastry and stuff, the flower shaker things. It's got the holes in the end, and you know, a larger hole at this end. Now with this kit you also get 5 desiccant sachets. Now what you do is you put the desiccant sachets inside, just as many as you can fit in really. Now these are reusable. As I said, you get 5 with the kit, and once they sort of spent, you know, they've absorbed as much moisture as they can. Some change colour, I don't actually know if these do, but you can dry them out again on a radiator or in the oven on a very low setting. So you've got actually enough here to have you know, some in the actual desiccant cap and some dried out somewhere, and if you keep them in sort of a Ziploc bag, it keeps them nice and dry. Now what you also get is a cap that then fits onto there, when I can find the threads, like so. Oh come on. Yeah, I had the paper from one of the desiccant sachets just trapped in the thread there. Right, so once you threaded it all together, you've in effect now got a sealed unit with the holes in the end and the desiccant in the inside. What you also get is an O-ring. Now the O-ring slips over the desiccant cap like so. You then slip this into your focuser attachment and just, you know, tighten it up, push it against. You're making a seal then with the O-ring against the surface of your focuser. So just push it in there, tighten it up, and that'll keep the insides of your scope nice and dry. Now it doesn't stop there, because you also get, believe it or not, this. Now this is for if you're not using your desiccant cap, if you've taken it out of your telescope and put it off to one side, or you know, I mean, you're outside maybe and you take your desiccant cap off and you put it off to one side, and the next thing is it's got damp in it and moisture in it, so you've ruined your desiccant. So what you do is you seal it with this vinyl cap. Just slide the vinyl cap on and it's all sealed up. So it's just a really good complete system. You just get the full kit and everything's there ready to use for you, which is, you know, I'm really impressed with. Now the thing is, as I said before, these come in quite expensive if you look at certain suppliers. This one is the shocker. This complete kit, and it's available in the 2-inch and in a 1.25. So you know, you can fit it in whichever size of focuser you've got. Sort of the smaller Macs sometimes only have a 1.25 focuser. So how much is it? Well, less than £15. And to me, that is absolute bargain. People who've watched my videos before know that I have a real issue with people that put the name Astro in front of a piece of kit and double the price on it. And to me, that is just an absolute bargain. And if you've got sort of a closed cell telescope or two, you know, they're definitely worth having. It's just a nice little piece of equipment to add to your armoury. And I'll put the URL up for Billet Parts where you can get hold of those. And that's it for this one. So once again, thanks for watching.